As first announced in the city of Wuhan, China, in December of 2019, the beginning of the global pandemic, COVID-19, caused by the severe acute respiratory syndrome coronavirus 2, has dramatically impacted the lives of many. The virus has infected over 40 million people globally. Although there is still no significant evidence for treatment and a potential vaccine is still on the rise, correlations have been drawn on how to take preventative measures to improve our immunity and potential severity if the virus is contracted. One concern aside from contracting the virus is the physical and mental well-being of our world during these unprecedented times. Overwhelming feelings of stress and the depth perception of global health crisis is a direct link to depressive symptoms and episodes. Our digestive health as well as our emotional health contribute to our immunity. While some studies do not support the association between diet quality and the risk for depression, many meta-analysis of observational studies do. While no diet seems to cure depression, good overall nutrition looks to be essential for our mental well-being. Therefore, the goal of this presentation is to assess both the impact, effects, and magnitude of dietary interventions on depression symptoms and immunity. Being forced into shutdown and socially distancing ourselves from loved ones has taken a toll on millions of people. Lack of sunlight and fresh air, as well as the scarcity of fresh foods, has contributed to nutritional deficiencies globally. Certain nutritional deficiencies have been highlighted in patients who have been hospitalized, as well as a commonality among people with mood disorders such as depression. 3 micronutrient deficiencies that I would like to discuss are selenium, vitamin D, and some B vitamins such as B6, B12, and folate. Before beginning, I would also like to highlight that correlation does not imply causation, but an observation that highlights the importance of nutritional status and the general trend of deficiencies. A study on adults with COVID-19 admitted to Inha University Hospital in South Korea was conducted from February to June of this year. The study was undertaken to more closely examine nutrient deficiencies among 50 admitted patients. According to data published by Inha, the most prevalent of all micronutrient deficiencies was vitamin D, seen in 76% of their patients, and a severe deficiency in 24%. Selenium was seen in 42%, B6 seen in 6.1%, and folate seen in 4%. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin that can be synthesized through our skin from direct sunlight or through dietary absorption. The active form of vitamin D is calcitriol. It is vital for optimal blood calcium levels and overall bone health. Rickets, a disease that occurs in children, or osteomalacia, a disease in adults, both stem from a deficiency in vitamin D. In addition to the 2 diseases, a deficiency can also impact mood changes as well as weaken our immunity. Depending on your location and ability to get adequate sunlight, it is important to ensure you are getting fortified foods that have vitamin D, such as milk and certain cereals. Other good sources are oily fish and dairy products that have been fortified, all of which contain D3, which has been proven to have more positive effects in raising serum levels in comparison to vitamin D2. Vitamin D3 comes from animal sources, while D2 comes from primarily plant sources. Selenium is a trace mineral that is an important aspect of our immunity by responding to viruses that enter our body. A majority of the body's selenium is composed of 2 amino acid derivatives, selenomethionine and selenocytosine. Selenium also helps promote the activity of antioxidants by combating free radicals that can cause severe damage to our cell membrane. Food sources of selenium vary in plant foods due to their natural abundance in soil. It is also found in meat, primarily organ meat, grains, and extraordinarily high in Brazil nuts. A deficiency can lead to mental fog that can disrupt our overall mental state in addition to weakening our immune system. The water-soluble and complex B vitamins contain a variety of 8 that all play a major role in metabolic pathways. They assist as coenzymes, which can help catalyze energy-producing reactions in our body. 3 specific ones I would like to focus on are pyridoxine, cobalamin, and folate or folic acid, formerly known as B6, B12, and B9 respectively. They work simultaneously together and assist in antibody production. Folate and B12 assist in red blood cell formation. A deficiency leads to an increase of an amino acid known as homocytosine, found in our blood. Adequate levels of all three vitamins convert the amino acid to cytosine and methionine. Increased levels of homocytosine can damage the lining of arteries, creating a clot within blood vessels which can lead to a pulmonary embolism, stroke, heart attack, as well as oxidative stress and cognitive decline. Good food sources of vitamin B6 are pistachios. B6 and B9 are both high in chickpeas and other plant sources as well. B12 is only found in animal sources, primarily organ meats as well as fish such as trout and tuna. Studies highlight the importance of the nutrient levels in our body that help assist in immunity protection to fight off pathogens such as coronavirus, as well as increase and maintain neurotransmitter production, including dopamine and serotonin levels, both of which, if imbalanced, are a contributing factor linked to depression. Mood disorders such as depression are a vastly important public health issue, as well as a mental health burden during the COVID-19 pandemic. The mood disorder can stem from non-genetic factors such as our environment. During these unpredicted and isolating times, our financial security has declined due to our economy. The concern for our loved ones with compromised immune systems has heightened, as well as our own health and well-being. Some of the micronutrients discussed earlier have also been identified in patients diagnosed with depression. This is an observable measure and does not promote a cure, but an assurance that adequate levels of micronutrients from good food sources can help eliminate the severity of potential depressive symptoms in conjunction with psychiatric help. Improving our health and overall nutritional status does not have to be difficult. Incorporating simple recipes such as the one I'm about to share can make it simple and easy to help aid in improving the micronutrient deficiencies I discussed in this video. Smoothie bowls provide a wide array of phytonutrients from a variety of fruits and vegetables. In this recipe I used a frozen banana, wild blueberries, spinach, and fortified milk as the base. I topped with granola, hemp seeds, bananas, and blueberries, as well as a drizzle of Brazil nut butter. In conclusion, there are multiple recommendations for combating COVID-19 by boosting your immunity and decreasing depressive symptoms through diet. As quoted from Harvard Health Publishing, like an expensive car, your brain functions best when it gets only premium fuel. Eating high-quality foods that contain lots of vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants nourishes the brain and protects it from oxidative stress, the waste, free radicals produced when the body uses oxygen, which can damage cells. By promoting our health and supporting one another during this time, we are better able to combat the virus and optimize our health at home.